Preparing for the Future, Disaster Planning and Collection Preservation at Corinda State High School. Good morning everyone, and thank you for being here. Today I will be focusing on two key challenges facing the Corinda State High School Library, disaster planning and collection preservation. Looking ahead to the future of the Corinda State High School Library, it is paramount that we think beyond daily operations and consider long-term challenges that at any moment could strike and impact the sustainability of the collection. Both areas are essential to protecting the integrity of resources and ensuring their ongoing accessibility for students and staff. This presentation will discuss the importance of disaster planning, key elements of a disaster plan, collection preservation challenges, digital preservation factors, and applying disaster planning and preservation. Disasters pose a significant threat to libraries, endangering human safety and library assets, which is why it is paramount libraries have a structured disaster recovery plan. Queensland is Australia's most disaster-prone state, facing challenges mostly due to climate-related events such as floods, storms, bushfires and cyclones, causing infrastructure breakdowns, including power outages, leaks and general deterioration. Integrating a well-documented disaster recovery plan can ensure we respond quickly and effectively, minimise loss of stock and equipment, ensure the safety and well-being of our staff and students, provide continuity of service and recover quickly. Additionally, the rapid evolution of digital access poses new concerns. Proactively addressing risk could reduce significant resource losses, interruptions to service, and increase costs in the future. Preparedness and protection of the collection ensures continuity of access and preserves both financial and educational investments. The disaster management of library collections involve planning, assessing and reducing risk, and establishing strategies to respond and recover. The four key stages in disaster management are prevention, preparation, response, and recover. The plan should include the identified roles and responsibilities, details evacuation and salvage processes, and includes strategies for protecting both physical and digital assets. For Corinda State High School, the most likely threats include flooding from seasonal storms which can damage shelves and resources at lower levels, mould growth due to humidity and poor ventilation, especially during holiday closures, fire risk from electrical faults or nearby bushfires, and power outages that may disrupt access to the library management system or digital collections. The plan should also address how to restore service and access after the event. This should cover drying and cleaning materials, recovering digital records, and communicating with stakeholders about delays or losses. Ideally, plans should be tested at least annually through drills and training workshops for staff to be prepared to act effectively during the emergency. The preservation of a physical collection within a school setting poses multiple challenges. It is inevitable that materials handled by students and staff are likely to experience a rapid rate of wear and tear and deterioration. Specific preservation challenges include aging of books and digital resources, inadequate storage and packaging, and environmental conditions. Paper materials that have high acid content become chemically deteriorated over time, leading to brittleness, crumbling, and discoloration. General storage conditions should include a dry climate with low light levels, adequate security and movement controls. Institutions with large collections tend to focus on specific environmental set points. For example, paper-based materials should be stored around 21 degrees Celsius and in 50% relative humidity. However, this could be difficult to achieve in a school setting. The aim is to provide as stable as an environment for paper materials as possible. Two critical preservation risks faced by digital collections are physical deterioration and technological obsolescence, specifically file format, software and hardware obsolescence. Migration of digital resources from an at-risk or obsolete format to a newer format can mitigate these challenges. Regular checks to ensure the use of sustainable file formats, authenticating digital objects, using detailed and standardized metadata, replicating, secure backups, and sustainability are principles of a successful digital preservation strategy. Digital sustainability focuses on building a flexible approach to data preservation with an emphasis on interoperability standards. continued maintenance, and continuous development. An effective approach to library collection management involves the integration of both disaster planning and preservation strategies to ensure the long-term protection and accessibility of resources. This involves proactive measures such as staff training and integrating preservation into daily operations. Libraries are imperative in supporting a school's learning culture. Therefore, all resources provided have educational value that must be safeguarded. Disaster planning and collection preservation are essential strategies for ensuring the long-term sustainability of our services. Future steps should include formalising disaster response procedures, reviewing preservation strategies, and identifying which parts of the collection need urgent attention. Thank you for listening.